Glad to have you with us for our baseball action for this week as the new Trier Trevians in our first game taking on the Evanston Wildkits here at Duke Childs Field. Beautiful sunshiny day, temperatures in the 80s. Glad to have you with us. The new Trier Trevians have started to go on a hitting tear and have really been pounding their opponents. So glad to have you with us as the Trevians trying to repeat the performance of 2 years ago. And if they keep on hitting like they're hitting right now, they may well have a fairly good opportunity to do that. It's Teddy Rosinski out in left field. Ryan Spellman in center. And Mike Wertheimer out in right field. Infield third the first. Chris Orang at third. Mark Mazzoni at short. Danny Keogh at second. And Bob Anderson at first. A battery of Danny Larkin pitching and Steve Marte catching. And of course this is rivalry week for the Trevians, taking on Evanston and Loyola. In real time, there's a pitch in there for a strike, strike one. That's high, and the count evens up at 1-1. Just underway. One and one the count. And the pitch, swinging a ground ball. Knocked down by Larkin, and no throw. Yes, Keogh came in to try and pick it up. Score that as a single. One out. No out. One aboard. Shortened the bunt. Took a pitch outside. Ball one. Again, the runner leads. And the bunt up the first base line. That sacrifice going to work. 1-3 on the putout, and the runner moves on over to second. So with one out, here's Taylor, Scott Taylor, first baseman. And Larkin gets the sign. Low one inside, a ball. Out of pitch. Low ball. Larkin, something of a deliberate pitcher. Likes to take his time. Threatens to throw back to second. Nobody moved defensively, and Larkin had nowhere to go with it. Swinging a line shot up the middle by Taylor, and that's going to score a run. A single by Scott Taylor, and the run home. Here's Stefan Foji. Stefan, a pitcher shortstop for the Wildkits.
What's the score, Tommy?
Also plays on the basketball team. Takes a pitch low, a ball. Now they look around. The pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball and a windshield whacker into the parking lot. Pair of big boys facing each other. Larkin, the left-hander, delivers in the dirt, gets away, and Scott Taylor moves on over to second. So runner aboard at second base, one out. One run already in for the Wildkits. Top half of the first inning. Swing and a miss. Strike. Yeah, it's another one of those days where we have that wind blowing out. You get enough oomph to it up into the air, and it's going to fly on out of here. Larkin steps off the rubber. Now he's ready again. And the pitch. In the dirt, a ball. Kept the ball in front of him and nowhere to go with it. Taylor wisely chose to stay where he was. One out, one on. Swing and a miss, strike three. And two away. And here's Clayton Scherer, the catcher for the...
You know, we can't. There's a base bug and the umpire just yelled at us.
There's a pitch low and away, a ball. Clayton Scherer. Those of you that watched our games last year during the summer, the Wilmette Waves American Legion saw Clayton. Clayton was the catcher on the Wilmette squad last year. He's not allowed to play on the team this year. They've taken Evanston High School away from Wilmette, even though their area north of Church Street is closer than some of the people in New Trier Township are to the American Legion post. They do it by schools. Only gets New Trier. Squibber foul.
Where are they, honey? Did you see him?
Clayton Scherer.
He's way out there, buddy.
Larkin looks back. Now the pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Another windshield whacker. Took a real charge on out to Willow Road back behind us. Off to the right.
We'd have to go in that cage.
Now they look in. And the pitch by Larkin. Swinging a little squibber. Picked up by Larkin. Shovels it over in time. And the inning over. 1-3 on the putout. And in the inning, one run on two hits. One left.
Say, Ricky, knock it off.
There's some of the groupies
This is
that
the
are here today
ball. This is my mic.
watching the game. Here's a little Tino Melnati. Here's Ryan Spellman. Lead off the bottom half of the inning. And we're underway with the bottom half of the first. Spellman, fleet-footed center fielder for the Trevians. Now the pitch, high and away, a ball. Ball one. There you see that third baseman's really taking away a possibility of a bunt. There's a pitch low, a ball. Now the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. Shortstop, Foji back on the outfield grass. Has it for the out. One up and one down. And here's Mark Mazzoni. Mark Mazzoni, the batter. Takes a ball. In the dirt, a ball. 2-0 to Mazzoni. There's a strike. Out of delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike.
Track the ball.
Nice afternoon for baseball for a change. Swinging a ground ball. Stad became a little comebacker. An easy out. 2 up, 2 down very quickly. And here's Teddy Rosinski. There's a pitch low, a ball. Ball one. A little foul tip.
Head front side.
Strike.
Head on it.
Low and inside, a ball. Chris Harang on deck. Very first game of the conference. That's a ball. Play a home this week against Evanston. Waukegan next week. And ball 4. And Teddy Rowe gets himself a walk. Here's Harang. In the dirt, a ball. Gets away. And Teddy Rosinski to second.
Let it get to you.
In the dirt, a ball. Scherer out in a hurry. And Teddy stays at second. Look back, and Teddy trots on back to first, to second. Oh, good deal. He trotted on back to first. There's a strike.
Stay back. Here we go.
Swing and a line shot, base hit. Here comes Teddy. He's coming home. Here's the throw, not in time, and on the play, Harang over to second. And an RBI single for Chris Harang, and we're tied up at 1. Here's Bob Anderson. And Anderson, little base hit. Here comes Harang home to score. On the single to center, little blooper. And the Trevians lead 2-1. Here's Brett Sortle. 2 out. And quickly 2 runs in. Trevians score like this this year. There's a strike. All of a sudden, they seem to have gone flat in inning, and then you get a couple of hits here and there. They do have a lot of long ball hitters as well. There's a strike. And somebody comes along and pops one out of here, and
Stay on top, hands back.
that's all she wrote. Inside a ball. Brett Sortle, the designated hitter for the Trevs. And they got the runner picked off. Here's the throw over there in plenty of time. And the inning over. But the Trevians scored 2 runs on 2 hits, a walk, and nobody left. We'll be to the top of the second inning. First pitch on the way. High fly ball. On the run, and no. And into second with a double. Now, Spellman gave it a nice effort. Just not quite able to get there in time, and a leadoff double. Here's where we were at the end of the inning. End of the first inning. Obviously, we've changed now with the third hit of the ball game for the Wildkits. Runner on at second. Nobody out. Shortens to bunt. Takes a strike.
Thank you, Meg.
Again, shortens to bunt. Went for it. And that'll end the bunt attempts here. Tries it again, and he's out on the 3 bunt attempt rule. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And there's one away. 1 down. 1 aboard. Second strikeout of the ball game for Larkin. There's a strike.
Number 8.
Getting the signs down the line. Low and inside the ball. Now the pitch. There's a strike. Good crowd on hand. And the weather warms up. Seem to always get better crowds out here. Watch the high school games. There's a strike. Strike three. Caught him looking. And there's two away. So 2 out. And the runner in scoring position with no out is still out there now with 2. Number 9 man in the Wildkits batting order. Coach Dawkins, there's a pitch outside the ball. The signal given. They pitch. High a ball. Next week, here on the network, got a lot of Highland Park baseball, as they are one of 2 teams this year that we're covering. New Trier and Highland Park. Now the pitch. Low ball. This year, some of our broadcasts will not be seen on the full network, but that it means only certain stations will carry some of our games. Swing and a miss. Strike. It's actually more true with New Trier than with Highland Park. So I'm going to pitch up in the eyes here. This is kind of the way the schedule works and what the group wants. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Larkin strikes out the side after giving up a leadoff double in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. 3 strikeouts in the inning, making 4 on the day. 2 of our former New Trier parents. And some of the student contingent here today. Hanging around the ballpark. Here's Brett Sortle, to lead off the bottom half of the 2nd inning. In the dirt. 55-footer, ball 1.
Short and quick, short and quick.
And a strike, and the count evens up at 1-1. To Brett,
Hey, just a little turn in.
leading off here in the 2nd inning. Swinging a ground ball. Shortstop Fogey had trouble with it. Up throwing, not in time. And they are scoring that. Hit. I'm being kind, I guess. Here's Mike Wertheimer. Swings at a high pitch. Strike 1. Throw to first and Sortle back. There's a strike. New Trier. A lot of run production going to come from this squad this year. Got lots of players that at this point in time anyway, are hitting well and knocking the ball around the yard a little bit. Long ball has come from Harang and Rosinski pretty much, although a couple of others have popped a couple of home runs here and there.
Big 3 spot, let the ball get to you.
Swinging a high fly ball. Left fielder on the run. Center fielder over, makes the catch. And nice job Getting over to the fence. 1 out. Here's Danny Keogh. Moved over to second base this year. Takes a pitch inside the ball and low. Throw to first. Sortle back. And a ball. Danny Keogh, the batter. High pop-up. Fogey calls for it. Has it for the out. And there's 2 down. And here is Steve Marte. Steve's going to follow in his brother's footsteps, I understand. Go to the University of Michigan. Takes a strike. Good stiff breeze blowing out. Low and away, a ball. Time called. Somehow a tennis ball got thrown onto the field. Over here on the third base side. Now the pitch. Swing and a line shot. It's going to go to the fence. Marte going to second. Here comes Sortle, and he'll score on the double by Marte down the line. Profita is the courtesy runner, and here's Ryan Spellman. So Ryan Spellman, he popped out the Fogey. His last time up. In the first, batting here in the second. And it's a pitch low and away a ball. Mark Mazzoni on deck, 2 out. Another run in, and the Trevians lead 3-1. Got a little piece of it, fouled it off. 2.
Watch the ball at the bat.
2 out.
Feel right out. Hey, see yours, kid. See yours. Dump it off speed here. See yours, kid.
And he sends a fly ball. Everybody giving chase. Nobody gets to it. And with 2 out, Profita was running on the hit and scores. And Spellman with a little bloop single. And here's Mazzoni, and it is 4-1. And we already have some activity starting up down the line in the Evanston bullpen. There's a pitch low ball. There's a strike. Mark Mazzoni.
Get to your 3-spot, kid. 3-spot.
2 runs on 3 hits in the inning. Spellman leads off first. Big lead. And a fly ball on the run, falls in, base hit. And on the play, Spellman easily over to third. And here's Teddy Rosinski with runners at the corners and 2 out. Third hit in a row for the Trevs. And here is Teddy Rowe. Low and outside a ball.
Kid, Teddy, come on, Teddy. Short and quick, kid.
In the dirt. Ball 2.
Look, Teddy, find your kid.
So Rosinski bats. Trevians now leading 4-1. There's a strike. A squibber. Pitcher off the mound, scoops it over to first, and the inning over. But in the inning, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll be back with more here on the network right after. Some of the crowd here today for this one. Glad to have them here. Hello, everybody. Top of the order due up for the Wildkits in the 3rd. Larkin delivered in there for a strike. Swing and a squibber down the line, picked up by Harang. The long throw, not in time. The ball got away anyway. Score that as a single. One on, nobody out. Pretty good bunter. Takes a strike. Wildcats have a man on first. On the 4th out of the ball game for the Wildcats of Evanston. Big rivalry, New Trier Evanston. There's the bunt. Larkin will take it at first. And once again the sacrifice, and it works. Moves the runner along to second. And here's Scott Taylor. He singled home a run his last time up. Swing and a ground ball. Picked up by Keogh. Throw to first. 4-3 on the putout. 2 out. Runner at third. And here's Stefan Foji. Foji struck out his first time up. Batting here with a runner aboard. 2 out. Trevians leading by 3. The pitch by Larkin. Outside of ball. And a strike. I don't know where that one was. It looked like a little low to me, but it obviously dropped in there. Crossing the plate at the knees. That's a low ball. In the dirt, a ball. Two and one, maybe 3-1. 2-1, I think. No, I think I'm right. It is 3-1. Strike, and the count goes full to Stefan Foji. Full count to Foji. Strike 3, caught him looking. In the top half of the inning, no runs on one hit. No errors, one left. Glad to have you with us here on the network, wherever you may be. Some more of the crowd here today. And leading it off, Chris Harang. It's low and away a ball. Ball 1 to Harang. And low again, ball 2. Here in the third inning. In the dirt. Harang singled and scored in the first, batting here in the third. There's a strike. And the count's 3-1. Three and one the count to Chris Harang. Pitch on the way. Swinging a long fly ball. Back she goes. Back and out of here. Home run. Harang pops a home run. And the Trevians lead 5-1. On the 3-1 count, Chris Harang put a little giddy up onto that ball, and it got out of here in a hurry. Home run by Chris Harang, and the solo shot gives the Trevians a 5-1 lead. So here's Bob Anderson. He singled and was caught stealing. Back in the first, batting here. There's a pitch low ball. Swings and got a little piece of it. I think Anderson was trying for the fences. Well, that was a line shot by Harang. There's a strike. Now the delivery. Swinging a squibber. Third baseman has it. Throws in time. And here's Brett Sortle. One out. Sortle singled and scored last inning. A line shot. Nice catch by Foji. The ball headed for the hole. Two out. Here's Wertheimer.
Let those hands fly where it up, kid.
Little ground ball, slow roller. Foji has it. Throws in time to Taylor, and the inning over. But not before another run across on the home run by Chris Harang. And the Trevians lead 5-1. We'll be back with more baseball action here on the network right after these messages. Clayton Scherer to lead it off. Takes a ball outside. High and away a ball. Delivery on the way. In there for a strike, knee high. And a ball. Number 5 batter in the Evanston lineup. Little squibber foul. And we got a little bit of a breeze blowing. Got some bleacher bums out in the outfield. Looking over the fence. Swinging a ground ball. Mazzoni has it. The long throw in time. And 1 up and 1 down here in the 4th inning. Keogh, Marte, and Spellman due up in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out. Wildkits have some pitching problems this year. Pitch high and away a ball. The new Trier, one of their strengths is going to be the pitching. High fly ball. Wertheimer calls for it, has it for the out. Quickly 2 up, 2 down. Here in the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Larkin has struck out 5. Given up 4 hits. Wildkits have stranded 3 on the base paths. Swinging a ground ball. Through for the base hit. 5th hit of the ball game for the Wildkits. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hope you'll join us through the season. We'll be here until August, approximately. High pop-up foul and the windshield whacker. Doink. Another foul ball back to the screen. 2 out, 1 aboard. At first. Now the delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And 6 strikeout for Larkin in the inning, no runs. On 1 hit, 1 left. 6 strikeouts now for Larkin. Hasn't walked anybody. Leading it off, Danny Keogh. Danny Keogh leads it off. Keogh, Marte, and Spellman. Pitches in the dirt, low a ball.
That front arm straight out, Stan. Here we go.
That's low ball. And that one's low ball. And a strike. 3-1. Strike 2, and the count goes full.
Hey, way back, full free spot. Front arm straight down, throw the top hand, kid.
And Keogh wraps one back and won't get to that one. Off the base of the fence. And Keogh going to go into second with a stand-up double. So lead-off double by Keogh, and here's Steve Marte. Now Keogh batting with a full count. Pops one off to the fence. Here's Steve Marte. Double to the fence his last time up.
Let it get to you, take it the other way. Let's go.
Now the pitch, low, a ball.
That big Marty right there. Nice and loose, quick hands up there. Go, Marty. Go, Marty.
Swings through that one, strike. Pitcher steps off. Wind blowing just about straight out, maybe a little bit towards left field.
Ball get to you. Let it get to you.
High and tight, a ball.
That baby. Let it get to you. Throw the hand.
Shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
Get him over, Marty. Bring him, Marty. 4, 5.
That's a ball, low and away. Ryan Spellman on deck. Swings through it, strike 3. First strikeout of the ball game for the Wildkits. And here's Ryan Spellman. Keogh still on at second. And Ryan Spellman.
Level shoulders, Spells. Level shoulders, kid.
Ground ball through for the base hit.
Right, Spell.
The hold Keogh as the ball got away. And on the errant throw it into the infield, Spellman takes second. So here's Mazzoni. Pitch is low, ball. And a strike. 1-1 to Mazzoni. 2 out, or 1 out rather. 2 men in scoring position. Low ball. And Mazzoni with a base hit single. And 2 more runs come home. Spellman and Keogh home to score. And it's a 7-1 ball game. And here is Teddy Rowe. Takes a strike. Strike 1 to Teddy Rosinski. That one's in the dirt. A ball.
Stay back here where it's take the other way.
Teddy Rosinski batting. And he squibs a foul ball. No, they call it a fair ball. And a base hit. In and out, rather. Time called. Well, they called this one a fair ball, and Wozinski is out. Let's see if we can watch this again. See if we can see if that's actually what does happen. Whether it's a fair ball or a foul ball. Yeah, it looks like it went off the side of his right foot there. Let's take it back. I don't know. That's awful close as I see it. That's looked like he twisted his ankle maybe. Hard to tell in that dust. Kind of hard to tell. But in any case, Teddy Rowe, we have to take what the umpire says, and he called him out. And we have a pitching change. And while we do, let's pause briefly for station identification, and we'll be right back. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. So a new pitcher on the mound coming in for the Wildkits. Actually, they're making a couple of regular substitutions. Hello there, little one. A future Trevian. And a more recent future Trevian and Johnny Rosinski. Here's Chris Harang. Mazzoni on second. 2 runs in here in the inning, and Harang popped one out of here last time up. Takes a pitch high for a ball. The delivery, high pop-up, foul, and a windshield whacker. Tweak. Back onto the screen. Back into the parking lot, rather. Chris Harang. Takes a pitch high and away, a ball. Mazzoni on at second. Spellman and Keogh have come home to score. Swing and a miss. Strike. Trying again for the fences. Time called. Now Harang. Ready. Pitch a little bit outside. And the count's gone full on Harang. Ball 4. And Harang draws the walk. Here's Bob Anderson. 2 on, 2 out.
Hey, front side in. Come on, Bobo.
Foul ball. Back to the windshields. Another windshield whacker off to the right.
Come on, Immortal.
Bob Anderson.
Come on, Bobo.
The pitch. Yeah, he did go. Strike.
Hey, it's all right. Hey, it's all right. Be focused. Be focused. Let's go. Stay back, free spot. Stay back, free spot.
Now the pitch, a little squibber. Foul. And that's low ball. 2-1. Bob Anderson continues batting. His swing and a line shot. Caught by the left fielder. In the inning, 2 runs on 3 hits. A walk, 2 left. And the Trevians lead 7-1 after 4. We'll be back with more. And we move along to the 5th inning here. 5th inning of the ball game. Pitch is high, a ball 1. Trevian, 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors. Evanston, 1 run on 5 hits, and no errors. The ball. Chris Harang, officially 2 for 2 at the plate. Was only 2 for 3. Spellman 2 for 3. Foul ball back and out of play. Time called. Now we're set again. Swing and a foul tip. Now the pitch, high and away, a ball. And a windshield whacker. That one got it pretty good, too. I haven't seen any broken windows here. Last year when we were down in Lockport, saw a pop-up do a pretty good number on a window. Foul ball back our way, and nope. Foul ball. Fairly close to us here. I don't ever move anymore. Working camera, working the scoreboard somewhere. You know, people start yelling, "Look out, look out, look out." I just sit there, try and be as relaxed as I can. Line shot, base hit, single to right. I figure my odds are always in my favor, and I'm not going to get hit. I figured that out. After I had Got a pinch runner at first. After I have worked about 15,000 ice hockey games in my life and only been hit twice, I figure my odds are pretty good. I'm not going to get doinked, so I just kind of relax. Don't worry about it. Here's the ball. Denny Larkin on the mound. Has struck out 6. Hasn't walked anybody. Swing and a miss. Big left-hander for the Trevians. Larkin throw to first. Runner back. Strike 3. And there's one away. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Strike. There's the throw. Not in time. Stolen base. High pop up and a windshield whacker. Yet another one. Back behind the Evanston dugout. Little squibber, slow roller. Picked up by Harang. No, couldn't do it. Safe all around. So runners on at first and second with one away in the heart of the Wildcat batting order. Number 3 man, Scott Taylor. First baseman. Foul ball. Strike. Fifth inning of this one. Throw to second. Got him on the pickoff. So the pickoff works. Runner straight a little bit too far. 2 out. And now 1 aboard. Go to first. Now the pitch. In there for a strike.
Hey.
Strike 3. Caught him looking. In the inning. No runs. On 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. So Brett Sortold will lead it off here, going to the bottom half of the inning. Some of the crew on hand. Brett Sortold. Yeah, singled and popped out. Takes a pitch inside for a ball. Inside, ball 2. 2-0. Line shot through for the base hit. On the left side of the infield. And here is Wertheimer. Wertheimer 0 for 2 today. Only Trevian player not to have reached base today. Takes a strike. There goes the runner. Here's the throw. Got him on the caught stealing. And Sartle down. 1 out. Nobody aboard. And Wertheimer. Great catch by Foggy. Robbing Wertheimer of a hit. 2 out. And here's Danny Keogh. Takes a ball. Keogh doubled to lead off the 4th inning. Batting here in the 5th. He doubled and scored. And a strike, and the count evens up at 1-1 to Danny Keogh, something of the joker on the Trevians crew. In the dirt, a ball. And a little bit of a joker in the True Blue Trevian crew following the basketball team this year. Takes a strike. Some more of the group. Strike 3. Caught Keogh looking. And the inning over. There's Bob Rosinski, Teddy's older brother. Going to be a teacher up in Highland Park next year. Here's Stefan Foggy to lead it off. Takes a pitch low, a ball. Foggy and Scherer. First 2 batters here in the 6th inning. High pop-up. Down the line, going foul and out of play. Anderson giving it a pretty good chase. Couldn't get to it. Takes a pitch low, a ball. Well, the Wildcats have been nothing if not consistent. They've had 1 man left on each inning here. There's a long fly ball. Back she goes. Back up off the wall. Foggy on his way to second. And he'll make it easily. A leadoff double by Stefan Foggy. And here's Clay Scherer. Clayton Scherer leads it off. Clayton Scherer. And he sends a fly ball on the run, and Spellman has it. And suppose he ain't going to go nowhere. That's one of the advantages of having Ryan Spellman out there. He can get on his giddy up pretty good and get to the baseball. Excellent speed. Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Hot shot. Bounces off Harang. And the runner trots home. And it is 7-2. One out, one aboard. And Coach Piggott out to have a word with Danny Larkin. Ross Cousins warming up down the line. Nobody's car alarm going off here. Made the stupid mistake of parking right at the driveway. Good gust of wind will set off that alarm. Just literally right at the gate. Get back out on a Willow Road here.
New Trier. Back to
Now the pitch. A ball.
The guy out in left field saying, like, it's in the water, it's in the water. The ref's home, right? You know, he thinks it's a ground rule. No, it's in the freaking water.
Now the delivery. Swing and a high pop-up. Fly ball. Spellman coming in. Waits. Has it for the out. Skied that one. 2 out. One aboard and a run in. That's a ball, a little high. Runner on at first. Swinging a ground ball. Through for the base hit. So runners on at first and second. High a ball, ball one. And outside the ball. Two out. Two aboard. 2-0 the count. Trevians leading by a bunch. 7-2. Inside the ball. 3-0. Ross Cousins continues to work down in the bullpen. Larkin threatens the call. Threatens the throw. And now the delivery in there for a strike. 2 on. 2 out. High a ball, and the bases are done doing it. Loaded. And a call to the bullpen. That's all for Larkin. So with the bases loaded and 2 out here in the 6th, the call made to Ross Cousins. They come in spot relief. So Ross, first opportunity we've had this year to see him in the pitching role. He came up as a catcher, and long about sophomore year he decided that the only way he was going to get a chance to play behind Marte, go to first, runner back, only way that he'll get a chance to play with Marte around. And of course Marte had just that year won the state championship as the catcher, sophomore catcher on the varsity team. Ross switched to pitching and has been fairly effective as a pitcher. Swing and a miss, strike 1. A lot of Wildkits out there. High pop-up. Danny Keogh calls for it. He has it for the out. And not much damage done. 1 run on 2 hits. An error, a walk, and 3 left. There's the whole crew.
I've never argued any different. Never argued any different.
Glad to have you hanging around. Here's Steve Marte to lead it off. Marte, Spellman, and Manzoni set the bat here in the inning. Here's a pitch low, a ball. And a strike. To Marte with Ryan Spellman on deck. A little ground ball, high bouncer, picked up by the shortstop, the long throw, not in time. And an infield single for Marte. And here's Ryan Spellman. Ryan Spellman, the batter.
Level shoulders, Spells, out of it. Rio Rhino.
There's a strike, strike 1. The Trevians have sort of played the game both ways. They have a tendency to do a lot of damage in a hurry and also can work for that 1 run. Throw to first, runner back.
Hey, level shoulders, Spells.
Runner leads. Pitch outside and low, a ball. We'll really have to take a look with New Trier. The big series against Maine South in conference is going to really decide, I think, maybe even how they do in playoffs. There's a ground ball through for the base hit. Nobody out, 2 aboard. And here's Mark Mazzoni. So Spellman 3 for 4 on the day. And Mazzoni 2 for 3. Batting here in the 6th inning with 2 on. And nobody out. Trier can scrap for run. There's a bunt out of play off to the left. But Trier also able to get a lot of hits in a hurry and do a lot of big scoring damage. They've done that a number of times already this year. Here's a squibber. Drops in for the base hit. Throw to second. And now the base is loaded. Profita running for Marte on at third. Spellman at second. And Mazzoni on at first. All via singles with Teddy Rowe, the batter. So bases loaded, nobody out. Gets in the dirt, a ball.
Think about it on third. Stay there.
Everybody, every base occupied. Teddy Rosinski. Pitch on the way. Swing and a long fly ball. Back it goes. Gonna bounce and bounces over the fence. A ground rule double. But 2 runs will score off the ground rule double. Ground rule double. Spellman and Profita score. And it is 9-2. And Chris Harang the batter. Harang perfect on the day. Single and a home run. Pitch on the way. Low and away. Ball. Now swings and a long fly ball. Back it goes. Back and out of here. Home run. And the ball game all over. Chris Harang, second home run of the ball game. And he popped that one clean out of here. Over the left center field fence. Well, let's see where that pitch was to Harang. Looked to me like he almost lunged into it rather than waiting back a little bit. Yeah. Just about thigh high out over the plate. And in a hurry again. That ball gets way out of here. And the Trevians, and once again, don't go the full 7 innings. The home run by Chris Harang in a 5-run 6th inning finishes off this ball game. And we'll be back in just a moment with a recap on the game. So Chris Harang puts a little giddy up onto the second home run of the ball game for him. A 3-run shot that finishes the ball game off on the slaughter rule. And the final score 12-2 in favor of the Trevians. On the home run by Chris Harang. Be cool. On this ball game for the Trevians, 12 runs on 16 hits, 1 error. They had 1 stolen base. They were walked twice, struck out twice, and the Trevians left 4 on base. For the Evanston Wildkits, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors, 1 stolen base. Danny Larkin walked only 1, struck out 8. and the Wildkits left 8 on base. So Danny Larkin gets the win. Join us for our next sports broadcast. Some of you will be leaving us now. Others of you will stick around for the Highland Park Wheeling game coming up next on the network. So for all of us here, hope you've enjoyed this one as the Trevians continue their incredible run production that they've had. In the last week or more, they've scored more than 50 runs. So join us for our next broadcast, and for all of us here at the network, hope you enjoyed this one. And we say, as always,